Hi everyone, I'm Urban Girl, welcome to my channel. I'm not going to have a lot of time in February probably to get out and do many activities. I've got a lot of birthday celebrations, and also we're going for a family trip to Venice on Friday, so I thought come out with double trouble, give them a second chance to redeem themselves. And I wanted to do a wee tarp set up again. It's nice to get outdoors, so give myself a wee challenge, set up the DD tarp again, and if things go to plan, sit and have a wee coffee. So because I had double trouble with me today, I made up minimum kit. So a wee pack that I bought, it does fit on your back as well as on your waist as a waist belt. And I've brought the very minimum kit that I could think of. So I've got the BCB Crusader cup and my canteen cup in here. And I've got some Dragon gel fuel tabs for that to heat the coffee up if we get that far. Got some pegs, get my DD tarp in here, and my ground sheet, and you know, just the lighter and stuff in there. So it's about as minimum as I could think of. I picked up a couple of sticks on my way here that I'm hopefully going to use to set the tarp up. So probably got a couple of hours of daylight, so let's get cracking. Right. Get off, buddy. I mean, the dogs get really excited. It doesn't matter where you go. This is a local place, so they know it really well. They've been here a lot, but as you can see, they still get really excited when you come out. They're just that kind of breed. So this is now the section which I am hopefully going to be able to peg down. We'll see. I hope I can remember this one. Try and make a few more pegs before it blows away. The wind was coming the other way when I started. I need a bit of peg for the stick because the wind's coming that way now. Pretty much creating a kite now. Right, hopefully hopefully that other better peg will keep that corner in. So we need to try and resolve this other corner, which I realise we need a tree that we can try and stretch to somehow. So let's see how that goes, because we don't really have a lot of kit with us. I have got this other stick, which the camera's on. Right, hopefully that'll withstand the wind. Got my ridge line here and another wee guy line, so I'm going to try and fix up this other corner somehow. We might take off. Just a wee bit short, so deploy something else to help. See if another guy line will work. It was silly really, I should have faced it this way so that I could tie it off to this tree that I'm standing next to. But now that it's standing, of course, I'm too lazy just to too lazy to try and do something different. So that line's massive, but we'll see. I managed to reach the tree and get it round, but there isn't really a lot of spare to tie a knot, so it's a bit precariously wrapped. It might not last very long. Anyway, we don't have a lot of daylight left, so I'll show you the front. Here we go. On the way up I've dropped my selfie stick as well, which was annoying. I can always retrace my steps for that. Yeah, I should have really pointed this the other way so that I could tie it off this big massive tree here where I dropped my kit. That would have made more sense, but you'll get the general idea in a minute. So there we go, that's the general idea, that's the general configuration. Quite a nice wee one, quite easy, relatively quick. I mean, the only challenge really was doing that big super long guy line to that tree there, which, you know, as I say, that was just a rookie mistake when I set it up. So there's my pole there. Don't know how long that'll hold, it's quite windy. So dogs are down there somewhere running about having fun. Anyway, that's it. Quick setup, guys. Not too bad. And I think it's quite sheltered. Obviously it is better if you aim it in the direction against the wind so that you're getting that shelter, but the wind was coming from the opposite direction when I decided to set up. It's just a really windy day. So yeah, not bad. Quite pleased with that. I hope it stays up enough for a coffee. Let's see. So there you can see the corner of the tarp forms a wee tiny bit of a kind of ground cover there for you. So I'm not going to bother folding out the ground sheet. I'll just sit in that wee bit there. Right, time to get the coffee on the go before that blows down. Well, there we go. That's actually not a bad wee shelter from the wind once you're in. Don't be rolling. No, don't start that in there. They do have such a lot of fun. I just hope they don't knock this down. Well, you know my channel's called Urban Girl. We're right in the city centre in a local park. And a tarp. Come on buddy, get out of the way. Move your big butt. Move your big butt. Nobody wants to see your big butt. Nobody wants to see your big butt, mister. Nobody wants to see your big butt. You big buffo. You're a big buffo. Stop it. Stop. No, I don't want kisses, buddy. That's enough. Right, that's enough. Lie down. Buddy, go and lie down over there. Here. Go and lie down. Lie down. Right, go and lie down. On you go. Lie down. That's a good boy. Right, I'm going to try and heat this coffee up. We'll see. Dogs are a bit of a liability with fire, obviously. But should be fairly contained. What I really wanted to be able to do is get some minimum kit and come out and do a wee setup, so that this year, especially when the nice weather comes in, you know, I can go for walks, maybe take Double Trouble with me, and to do that you really need minimum kit, because it's a lot when you're walking along the street with the two of them. You don't want to be too weighed down with kit, and I can't really go on my bicycle with them because you can't really manhandle them all the way, you know, to a park or something and then get on your bike. So that was the idea for today, really, to try and test out minimum kit, and you know, come for a walk with the dogs. I'm looking forward to the weather getting better, because although this is a pretty moderate kind of temperate climate, it still gets quite cold. We do get quite an Arctic wind, so it can feel really cold, especially when it's raining. And obviously as well with the winter, the other main distinct disadvantage is the darkness, because it's quite dark, you know, till sometimes about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then it starts to get dark sometimes about 3:30 in the afternoon. So you don't have a lot of daylight time. So anyway, pretty pleased with this wee setup so far. Quite a nice wee layout. I think I might actually prefer this to the 2-pole one, because it's definitely more sheltered from the wind. But let's see if we can get a coffee on the go. I didn't even bring my chair or anything, because I knew I was only coming up for a couple hours. I just hope and pray the dogs do not roll in anything smelly. They do have a habit of doing that. The last walk I went on with both of them, where I filmed one of the tarp setups, as you know, they were both causing a riot. But the worst thing was, on the way back to the car, when I'd finished filming the video and everything, Buddy rolled in some sort of horse poo or something disgusting. He was absolutely reeking. It was horrible. So I had to come home and quickly dunk him in a shower, and shower him all down. That was fun. Not. Anyway. So here's what I have for my coffee. I'm just going to heat up one of those wee cold coffees. They didn't have my lovely soya one that I like, so I had to get a different one. Let's get dairy in it. Which isn't as good for me, but... Buddy, will you beat it out the way? So I've got the BCB Crusader cup here, and the French Army Canteen cup fits in it. Pretty good fit. So, not bad, a pretty reasonable fit. So, we'll get that lit up. Should be a reasonably good fit. So yeah, I'm having a well-known brand name skinny latte. I'm not being sponsored by them, I wished I was. And I'm using the Fire Dragon Solid Fuel gel. The ground's fairly wet and damp, so I don't anticipate any issues with using this Crusader cup here. The dogs have disappeared and gone very quiet. That's not a sign I like. It usually means they're getting into some sort of trouble, which can involve either jumping in a duck pond or, as I said before, rolling in smelly things. Hope not. Go and have a wee look in a minute and see if we can see them. I can hear Belle barking. I also have the BCB Fire Dragon wee portable stove for these gel tablets. But the last time I used it, I ended up putting in more than one, and I thought one of them was fully extinguished, and it wasn't really, so they ended up causing quite a bit of it kind of leaked all out over it. And oh, that's a squirrel. The dogs are back. There's a squirrel jumping about over in the trees there, so they're going absolutely nuts for it. Beagles were bred to hunt rabbits, so they do like small furry things. Yeah, well, that's burning away. Get the coffee in it. Doesn't need to be boiling hot, this coffee, anyway. It is just a cold coffee. Mostly just heating up that coffee to stay warm. Don't need a lunch or anything, I've already had lunch. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I'll try and put it back in the cup. Don't have a spoon with me, I should probably try and get something to stir that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I mean, all this gel stuff is like all over the place in this BCB thing now, but I don't know whether that's just the wind. Might just be the wind. It's the ground's absolutely sopping wet here, so I can assure you there's not any danger. But you can see where that's going, man. It's going really... Of course, I don't have a glove either. It's going absolutely mental. Look at it. Right enough, it is a 20-minute burn, those tablets. Right, coffee's hot enough. Now, the dog should have enough common sense to see that that's a fire and stay away from it. You know, they're dogs, they have good instincts, good animal instincts, so they should know that's a fire and that they can't go near it. Which is why Buddy's come the whole way around the back there. He's looking at it to see what it is. He's having a good look. He knows that it's not very safe. No, Buddy, you can't go that way. That's good, that's it out. So that was perfect time. That's it out, Buddy, look. It leaves a wee residue in the cup, but that does clean up quite easily. That's the first time I've used it. It's gone, look, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it, look. That's the first time I've used that. Quite handy, and I'm quite impressed with that. It really does fit the canteen cup really well. And you know, it's pretty handy if you're just having a wee quick lunch and heating something up. And it was fairly lightweight and easy to bring. So yeah, good. Be quiet, Buddy. Coffee's quite hot. I put it in the wee thing as a wee cup holder so it doesn't blow over. Even if it gets dark as well, I don't need to worry because I know exactly where I am. Also, all of this area will all be lit up pretty soon anyway in the dark because I'm surrounded by residential properties and street lighting. And I've also got my hat with a wee headlight torch in it. Just a wee cheap hat thing, you know, that's got a wee LED light in it. So, I'm not worried about that. I'll show you the hat. There you go. Just a wee cheap bonnet hat thing with a light in it. It's pretty good for the winter walking the dogs. You know, when you're out and about walking around the street and it's pretty dark, so that was mainly what I bought it for. But I figured I would stick it on before I came up here because I knew that it might be dark by the time I was walking home. It's got another level. A couple of different levels. And it's rechargeable. I'll show you that. So it's just a wee light like that, and that just pops out so that you can wash the hat I bought it in the Sainsbury's garage. You'll see them everywhere. It's a 3M. Cheap as chips, but not bad. Fairly useful. Let's see if this coffee's cooled down yet. This is a skinny latte, but I can tell you there's tons of sugar in these. It's really creamy and sugary. Maybe that's just because it's the dairy milk and I'm used to the soya milk, I don't know. Really quite impressed with this setup. It's definitely good for the wind. Definitely feel quite a wee bit sheltered in here. Pretty good. The one that I tied to the tree, you can also use a stick as well. And if you really wanted to, then at night time you could pin that down, and there would be room for, you know, you and your kit to sleep overnight. So yeah, pretty good. Where's Belle? So as I said, I don't know that I'll be able to get a lot done during February because I'm going to be quite busy with holidays and birthday celebrations, the Rugby Six Nations, so lots of activities planned. But if I can get out and about for a couple of hours, I will. This isn't really designed to be slurped either, it's designed to be drunk cold through that straw. The sun's just about going down. I'll give you a look. At the view. There we go. That's what I'm looking out at. The sun's just cresting the horizon there and sinking over the back of the hills. I think that's the Campsies, but I don't know. I'm not really very sure. But yeah, you can see outside that the lights, you know, definitely going down a wee bit. Don't know where Belle is. Buddy's moiling about over there somewhere. He doesn't tend to go too far. Right. Bit of a wee bit of spillage on the inside where the coffee was, so need to tidy that up. Going to take this down now and go back out the way I came in to see if I can find that selfie stick. I've got a couple of ideas about where I might have dropped it, because it was just kind of stuck into my pack. So get this taken down now. Just had that one a wee bungee, so not a bungee, a carabiner. This one's on another carabiner. I did give some of those pegs a right hefty knock into the ground. I hope I can get them back out. Yeah, quite muddy, so came out, just gave them a wee kick. Give them a wee knock against the tree. Get some of the mud off. No, you're not getting that, buddy. Leave it, leave! Leave it. Definitely don't want the dogs getting them because they'll just chew them to bits. I mean, these are just cheap plastic Yellowstone pegs. And yeah, they're bulky, they're dead lightweight, they're bulky, but they're dead lightweight. Actually, for most of the ground and terrain that I go, they're really useful, they're really good. Because they're, you know, like mossy, dirty woodlands and all that, so they work really well. Leave that, buddy. Our buddy trying to chew the ridge line. Right, there we go. I bought some more paracord and carabiners because these wee tent tie-outs that you get with the DD tarp they're fairly flimsy-ish. You only get 4 as well. And I always think it's great to have more options. So I'm going to make some more with some paracord. Right, get this ridge line out of here. That's the street lighting on now, it's getting dark. But I'm going to go the long way home instead of the short way, as I said, to try and retrace my steps and see if I can find that selfie stick somewhere. It wasn't really secured in my pack very well. I mean, one of the things that you've got to remember as well when you're coming out and doing this is give yourself time for the takedown, because it does take time. Everything takes time. I know in a lot of these other videos, channels on YouTube, you'll see a lot of people that are, you know, they're fairly well practiced. They're fairly good at what they do. They can make it look easy, they can make it look quick, they can make it look like you need a lot of expensive equipment, but at the end of the day, it's just practice and probably a lot of editing. Sometimes this can be the hardest thing, is to get all your kit shrunk down back into your bag. Now normally I've got the car, so that doesn't matter because you can just randomly throw things in it. But in this particular instance, I do have a minimum kit pack with me and I'm walking back home with the dogs, so it all has to fit in exactly as it came up. And I didn't really spend a lot of time folding this tarp up, which was silly because I really should. So I'm just trying to crush it in. However, so that's one of the things about the DD tarps. I'm not sponsored by them, I wished I was. That's really good. See the stuff sack? They take account for the fact that, you know, you're going to random squash it in like that. It's dead easy. So there we go. That's my minimum kit pack. Managed to get that tarp back in. And as I said, it does have a wee backpack attachment, so that you can sling it over your shoulders, or also wear it as a belt, a waist belt. But I needed it to go over my shoulders because I need my hands free. Right, there we go. That's us. Try and get the dogs back. I've got some biscuits with me for them. Get their attention. That's it. It's not bad. Just the dog leads and my hat. We're all tidied up. Let's try and get the poochies back. We'll give them a biscuit. Get your biscuit. Here. Good boy. Right, sit. Sit. Belle, what have you been doing? We haven't rolled in anything, but Belle's been sticking her face in a muddy puddle, which again she likes to do quite a lot. So she looks a bit muddy. Belle, what have you been doing? Anyway, that's us all packed up. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate all your support, all your comments and all your subs. I'll hopefully see you again soon in the next one. Just an urban girl out having fun. Bye.